Deathstalker, by far one of the most terrifying spirit props in such a long time. He is just one of those props that makes you think, what even is this thing? Spirit themselves doesn't even know what Deathstalker is. They just refer to him as Deathstalker or the Deathstalker. But what is Deathstalker? I don't know! That alone, I feel, just speaks volume on how unique and different feeling he is compared to the majority of the props. He is this fogging fish that moves side to side for 280 smackaroos. The fogging props are just so much cooler and intimidating. Well, most of the time. But with Deathstalker, he is utilized perfectly. He breathes down the back of your neck and his hands too, the claws look utterly terrifying. His well-brushed teeth. No eyes. But in today's video, the unboxing setup demo and review of the fogging alien fish Boogeyman, we shall find out if he is worth $2,800. Here we go. Deathstalker. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Smells pretty good too. Oh, I love that brand new fresh prop smell, especially from Deathstalker. This is what it looks like upon opening the box. We can't really, see too much. Oh my gosh, that's his teeth right there. Do you guys see that? Holy guacamole. So here we have his clothes. Okay, they feel really good. Okay. Oh, they are soft. They feel really freaking nice. Take a look at that. It's really, really soft fabric material. And make sure you remove the stickers. Alright, next up we got his back piece, and it's pretty big. This is a huge hunchback. Wow. Looks like a beetle or something. Look at that. Looks like an actual bug. And his hands, oh my gosh. They're big. Whoa, these are really freaky looking. The paint on this too is amazing. Look at those nails. Here we got his arms here. Pretty standard arms. His head is right here. We're getting it out. We're getting it out. Get out. Oh my gosh, it's huge. What the frick, it's this big? Oh, and his fog tube is spewing out everywhere. Oh, okay, hold on. It's like stuck to the base. Oh my gosh. Holy, oh my gosh. Dude, what the heck is going on here? He looks like a beast. And, oh, it's latex? It's latex? We're going to have a problem because if he is fogging, that thing is going to dry rot in like, oh my god. Look at that head. It really does look like a fish, I'm not gonna lie. But it's scary looking, like, look at the teeth, and the veins and the detail are amazing. It is, unfortunately, latex, as you can see how floppy his teeth are. It's like, give him a good old brush your teeth. And there's where the fog comes out too, in the middle of his mouth right there. Just sucks that it is latex, because if he's a fogging prop with latex, that's probably gonna dry rot sooner or later eventually. So I don't know if that was the best combo to make it latex, because in the videos it looked plastic, but this is clearly latex. So the actual head itself is just freaking ginormous. Like, look how big it is. Like, look, he's like, Also, this is kind of crazy. He has 2 prongs for the head. It's actually that big that they have to use 2 prongs. That's crazy. Then next we got, what the heck is this piece? I have no idea. Maybe this is the shoulder piece. I think this is the shoulder piece. And we got hand number 2. And here we got his whole entire mechanism that's trying to come out. Oh, here we go. Here is his entire module, middle piece, and his mechanism right here. It's pretty big. I mean, look how long that is compared to me. That's pretty big. And I'm assuming this is for the fog attachment. And then here's like his motor. It's just one motor. Oh, and then here's also the switch as well for the fog. Oh, and then here we have his base. His base is actually not that big, surprisingly. And he also has all the poles kind of zip tied here. Hopefully this base will be big enough to support him. It doesn't seem really that big at all. Here we have another fog piece attachment. His hip loop, which is really tiny. What the heck? Then we got his instructions, as you can see. Oh, he also comes with these, I guess for maybe some more support. I'm not really sure. Sandbags, just to hold him down. Okay. Then, last but not least, we got his adapter. Yeah, stuck on. Okay, here we have all of his parts laid out. Got his clothes, and they feel so nice. They feel really high quality, very soft. I love his clothes a lot. Got his arms. We got his big hunchback. It is very large. Look at this thing. Whoa, big boy. Then we got his poles. We have his base with his supports, adapter, instructions. Then we have his middle piece with the module in the mech. Then we have the hip loop, shoulder piece, his hands, bird poop. What the frick? Is there bird poop right there? Oh my gosh. What the heck are the bird's doing today. Please do not poop on my new 2023 Spirit Halloween-tronic. Oh my gosh, that barely missed the hands. Imagine if it actually hit that. Oh my goodness gracious. And then of course we have his beautiful head that unfortunately is latex. That's gonna dry up. Also, there's this little fog switch attachment. And I'm pretty sure that's all the parts. Let's get into the setup and build and demo and unboxing and demo and fog machine and dog machine. Okay, we're gonna set them up now. Okay, first we're gonna start off with the base. Then we're gonna attach the B-leg poles. Snap lock that in. There we go. Then we're gonna lift these base supports up onto the poles and just push them on through like that. Then we take his C poles, snap lock them into the B poles. Then we're gonna take his mechanism and his module and then snap lock that onto the C poles. Oh, there we go, just like that. And oh, he's already getting pretty tall. Oh my goodness gracious, he's already like 6'3". Next, we're gonna take his hip loop, bring it all the way down and put it in the holes right here. Then next we're going to take his shoulder piece and sliding it down through the holes. And he is getting really tall. He is actually like 7'2". Like, look at that. And then we're going to take his back piece and put his back piece all the way up here. Jeez. And just slide it on down. Oh my gosh, it's huge. Don't even have the head or the clothes on yet, and it's that tall already. His hunch goes so high. I love how he's this big. Next we're gonna take his clothes. Next we're gonna put on the clothes. Just gonna find the bottom of his clothes right there. Drape it over. Oh my gosh, there we go, okay. Try not to pull it down too fast, you might rip the clothing. We have a problem here. One of the welds just fell off and I have no idea what it went to. There we go. And now for the best part, other than activating that Stalker, put on his head with the 2 prongs. Look at this man, dude. He can literally just, before we put the head on, we gotta thread the fog tube, push it down, his clothes. There we go, and now we're gonna attach his head. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious. His shoulder is 7.2 feet, but his head is like a bit closer to like human height, as you can see. Now I'm just gonna go back into the head and plug some of the wires in, as you can see right there. Boom. There we go. We got his wires in. Ooh, he smells like latex. The teeth cleaning mister. He's actually got some pearly whites though. Look at that. Wow. That's kind of deformed right there though. What the heck? I wonder if I can stuff that right there. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. It looks okay. Just gotta Velcro that up on the top of his big old forehead. There we go. And now we're gonna take his arms, thread them through the clothes here. Prong through the holes just like that. There we go. Plug attachment get through here. What the heck? That is not where the fog comes out of, but it would be cool if he fogged through his hands. Put that back and do the same with the other arm. There we go. Now we're gonna put his hands on the armholes and just put it through the prongs, just like that. Velcro that on. There we go. Same for the other side, just like that. Velcro that on just like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust his arms and close a bit because they do kind of look weird right now. Also, be really careful when you do this, but I'm going to pose his arms. So I'm just gonna slightly bend the middle a bit higher. Like that. You don't want to do that because the weld might break. There we go, just like that. I think that's pretty good. Because the company that makes this prop, Fuyu Zing, they also made 2 scoops, and even though 2 scoops was like really cheap and a good price, his welding was horrible. At one point, I literally had 2 scoops because all of the arm welds just broke off. So be really careful when you're posing his arms like that. Because quite literally, as I was putting the clothes down, a shoulder piece weld just randomly flew out. So be really careful when you're, oh shoot, his hand is in my head. So be really careful when you're bending the arms, because the weld might not be as strong as you think. Oh man, dude, fully assembled. This guy looks so sick. He goes really tall, up to 7 feet up there on his hunch, but his head actually is like closer to 6 feet than I thought, because literally like, this is around like the 6 foot area, but I thought it was gonna be like this would go up to 7 feet. It's still really large, so he's still pretty big, as you can see here. Like, look at this man. He's got like a Venom tongue too, like we are Venom. Oh my gosh. Oh, shoot, Venom makes me hyped for Spider-Man 2, dude. I'm so hyped for that game. And now he is basically pretty much ready to go. I'm first gonna do a demo with his fog off. Then after that, I'm gonna do a demo where I'm gonna plug in this fog stuff, and then we're gonna get him with the fog on. So let us plug him in. Hopefully he's not broken. And there we go, he is plugged in. You gotta make sure he's turned up and then he's actually turned on. You got his volume all the way up. Also, before turning him on, I would put some weight on him or use the sandbags that he comes with and fill them up. So he does move pretty drastically, so we're gonna have to put some weight on him just in case so he doesn't fall over and die. All right, he's got a 25-pounder on him. It's time to turn this man on. Please, Fuyuzing, don't fail me. Because if he is broken, he is sold out forever. He might never come back. He is a rare online only, and if he doesn't come back, then I'm screwed, because this will be the only remnant of him I have. So please, just work. Okay, here we go. Hello. Boom! This audio, holy frick. Okay. This audio sounds terrifying. Hold on. Dude. His audio is so scary! We need to put him with the fog. We need to turn him on with the fog. Oh, there he goes again. Deathstalker is so one of the best spirit props this year, easily. The way he looks is once again so much different and unnerving. His face is a huge standout for me in his nightmarish appearance, because you really don't know what type of creature he is. He is just really this mysterious creature that you can't really identify, which I think adds so much to the scariness. Like with other props, you could be like, oh, look at that little goofy clown. Oh, look at the zombie. Ooh, spooky. Then you see Deathstalker and you're like, Nemo has seen better days. But no, actually, you really have to ponder and question on what Deathstalker actually is. Now, he is made by Fuyuzing, which, once again, as we have found out, their welding is not the greatest, as a weld from his shoulder literally flew out when I was putting the clothes on. I would just be careful when moving him around or when you're adjusting his arms. Just be very cautious of his metal. Everything else, like the base and the other welds, seem okay, but just once again, be careful, because that alone is just not a good sign. You don't want any welds flying off. But other than that, his quality is pretty fair all around. Good speaker. His clothes are very nice, smooth material. Got plastic, creepy claw hands. Got a very nice paint job, very nice detail, very nice clean teeth. He definitely goes to the dentist every 6 months. Now, could they have done more with the clothes? I don't think so. I think the basic black cloth and creepy cloth just kind of work for what he is, which we don't even know what he is. So, I mean, I guess, honestly, anything could work. For $2,800 though, oh, shoot, my bad, $280. He ain't distortions, he's spirit, where the welds could break off after moving 1 inch. And also, stop making fogging props latex. They are all gonna be try-rotted in 2 years. I swear, they keep doing it. Stop doing it. Gosh. He's also 7.3 feet too. Well, his back is, but once again, that huge height, that size really also adds to him, to his just monster appearance. Overall, it's $280 worth it. I think it's a pretty decent price considering the other prices we have got for this year with some party time license props that are all over $3,500. But overall, I gotta give Deathstalker like a 9.5 out of 10. He lost that 0.5 because I lost 0.5 inches of welding, so very sad. Wish the welding was a bit better, but hey, this is a type of prop I desperately want to see more. Please, Spirit, I want to see this more. Why is this thing online only? I wanted to see this thing in store, but now the only way we're gonna see it is if someone returns it because the weld broke, and then you just see that random online only box in store. We just gotta see more fogging alien fish Boogeyman.